Bear with me. I'm trying to get this camera adjusted. Well, I think the camera's going to be like this until I can mess with it a little bit later. Trying to adjust it on my thing, but because I'm not using the camera on my overlay, it's not showing. So, yeah. Oh well. Anyways, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Joker J, and I apologize for the camera not going into the overlay the way it should. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna have to deal with that for now. I mean, oh well, you don't need to see my face anyways. Anyway, so what is up? Once again, this is your boy Joker J, and we are live with week 7. This is the first stream of 2020, and some of you who are tuned in is like, wait, something's not right. I don't remember these wrestlers. What's going on? Well, just so you know, these are actually 2K19. We are kicking it old school today. 2K20 is still having issues. Still. So, because 2K20 is having issues, we are going to change it to 2K19 today. So, that is what we're doing right now. But first, I know the camera's kind of off-centered, and I do apologize. I'll have to work with that later. First of all, for those of you tuned in, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to look on the stream and tell me if it says anything about error loading URL. I've been dealing with that all morning trying to get that taken care of. And while you're doing that, I'm going to try to get this somewhat adjusted. Oh well, we're just going to deal with it. We'll just deal with it for now. I'll mess with it later. I've been trying to get that layout set up. But first, as I was saying, don't mind the camera. It's kind of wacky right now. I don't know. Anyways, so for those of you, I'll try to show this in the camera. It is Snack Crate. I posted a poll asking if you guys want me to try one of these snacks from Snack Crate. What Snack Crate is Snack Crate is a box where once a month you get a box of snacks from a different country. So this happens to be from the Philippines. So I haven't tried any of it yet, and I'm going to try the first one here on camera. So you guys can kind of see, I know the camera's all jacked up right now, and I apologize for that. My overlay's not working properly with me. But anyways, so let's see. The first one out of there is called, I'll try to show it on camera. It's called Choco Sponge Cake. So it's like a chocolate sponge cake. This is from the Philippines. So it says it's a choco soaked snack sponge crunch. So we are going to try one of these here on stream. It's from the Philippines. It's part of that snack crate before we even get into anything. So let's try one. What's up, Team Monster? Thank you for tuning in. If I can get it open. There we go. All right. It is very, very chocolatey. Very chocolatey. Actually, it looks like, I'll try to put it on camera. Kind of looks like, almost like an Oreo. Like an Oreo-O, the cereal, the Oreo-O. That's what it looks like. So we're going to try this. And we're going to see how this works. So bear with me. I might be spinning this right back up. So we're going to try it. It's going to be crunchy. It's got a very strong cocoa taste to it. Like raw cocoa. And so it's a very raw cocoa taste. It almost tastes like those generic chocolate wafers that has like the cream filling in the middle. That's what it almost tastes like. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to get some drink before we get going on this. Oh, man. And once again, I apologize for the camera. I'm trying a new overlay, but the camera's not working. And that's mainly because, well, I'm not using the overlays camera. I'm using on my own personal camera. So, but anyways, as I was saying, we are going old school today for the first stream of 2020. 2K20 is still messing up. Once again, as those of you that tuned in last week, I went through and did the whole universe over, pretty much from scratch. And then when I went to go log in last night, the universe was completely erased again. So I went out, I bought 2K19, and we're going to go old school. And luckily, with this whole, how can I word it? Universe mode and everything, once it synced, I didn't have to re-download anything. It automatically re-download everything for me. So it took a while to re-download everything. So, but the only downfall is I don't have the roster for them for this for 2K19 anymore. I don't have the win-loss record or where they're from. So unfortunately, I can't keep tabs on those because once I did 2K20, I erased off 2K19 to save room and realized maybe I should have kept 2K19 because I didn't expect 2K20 to be as bad as it is. But anyways, I'm talking way too much. We're actually going to do 2 shows today. And if you remember from last year, I had 3 shows all together. I had the all-male main roster, the all-female main roster, and the co-ed developmental. So that being said, guess what we're going to have today? We're going to have the all male and all female main roster show today. Tomorrow, we're going to have the co-ed developmental show and then the pay-per-view. Like I said, I don't remember the momentum or anything. I don't remember the backstory. So it's like I guess we can go from scratch, I guess. I mean, but the universe saved from 2K19. Everything saved. So all I had to do is just hit continue. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. So if us going old school, that means you have all the old school characters, the old school clicks. You know, everything's old school, old school titles. So it's gonna be bringing back some memories from season 2. We're here on live from Cincinnati, Ohio.
And it all starts right now. Looking at this card, I just got a singles action coming your way.
And now, real quick, I'm gonna try to do this. I got the new merch on. I got the new merch on. It's long sleeves, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it on the camera, but it's just a plain long sleeve. This is new merch. You can get it in the merch room. I hope you all saw that. I also got some snapbacks, some fitted caps, beanies, some cell phone cases. If you got a little one, some onesies. Then I got unisex shirts, male and female shirts. I got hoodies. So new merch is up. I know last night we were having issues with it. They said they'll be looking at it, so hopefully it's up now. So make sure you cop yourself some merch. All right, now let's go. We got Ultimo Shibata against Crypt Keeper. It's gonna be like trying to remember all these names all over again.
Don't change
And
that channel. We have singles action.
bets are
Coming up
live.
next.
Place your estimation bet space
We have one of the best
04
talents on
Ultimo,
the roster
1
today
4 Crypt Keeper,
against
followed by
an
our space
opposing
money bets from 1 to
adversary.
10,000
We aren't going
jokers.
anywhere.
As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. I like the overlay. I just wish I can get the camera working because I like how I got the chat box now kind of right in the middle there. Yeah, Monster, you haven't tuned in at all this year. Not once. Well, you did briefly, but not enough to earn any jokers. You're slacking. You're slacking. You're one of my mods, too, and you're slacking. I said I apologize for the camera. I might wind up shutting off the camera. Thank you for the host, Willful. Oh, real quick. Can any of you, if any of y'all have, and thank you for the sparks as well, any of you's tuned in, if you happen to see error loading URL on the screen, let me know. I've been trying to figure out what's been causing it. I think I got it figured out now, but if you happen to see it on the screen during any of these matches, let me know. Because I got support looking into it as well, so we're trying to single it out. But we are going old school, Willful. Making his way down to the ring, Ultimo Shibata. I gotta be a little bit quieter. Roommate's home. She has a headache, so I gotta be a little bit quieter. So I can't be my way I used to be. And there you go. I was just talking about the merch. You want to cop yourself some merch? Go ahead and click that link.
233 pounds, Ultimo the Dragon.
Man, this is gonna bring back memories, Team Monster. No, I didn't edit any of the matches because I'm not going to waste my time editing the matches on this because this is just kind of throwback. So, but because of it being able to reload everything once I re-downloaded the game, everyone's momentum that they had are still going. Rivalries are still going. So it's like we're going to learn this all over again because it's been, over a year since I've streamed. So, or close to a year. Making his way down to the ring. He is the Crypt Keeper. Dang, Team Monster, a year and 6 months. Holy crap.
And his opponent from the wasteland, weighing in.
Dang, it's been that long, Team Monster, since you've been rocking Joker's Den?
The Warlock.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
That says something.
Twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean,
That says something, Team Monster. That says something. You better not. I might turn crazy ex-girlfriend on you. No, I'm just kidding. God, I hate that the camera's like that. It's kind of all off-centered. I tried playing with it a little bit at the beginning of the stream before I even started the show, but it's not working. I hate that. That's all right, though. I mean, I'll figure it out. I really don't want to use the camera on the overlays camera because it's crappy. So But that's right. You really don't need to see this face. The main attention is in the middle of the screen. That's all you need to worry about. All right, bell rings in, match is underway, and Crypt Keeper picks up Optimal and backbreaker across the knee. Man, this is the old school Joker's Underground. Wow. Old school logo and everything, man. We're going back. Crypt Keeper continues the assault on Optimal. Optimal gets up to his feet, grabs Crypt Keeper, whips him into the ropes, drops below him, jumps over him, and what a super kick. Crypt Keeper's down. It is sad what happened to 2K20. Like I said, I mean, last week the universe pretty much it didn't erase, the whole universe didn't erase. The titles were erased in the universe mode. So when I ended the stream, I went ahead and redid everything. I checked it the following day, it was good. I checked it the day after that, it was good. But then I didn't check. When I checked it, it erased the titles again out of the universe. So I checked it again before I went live, and then erased the titles again out of the universe. So I'm like, screw it. I got 2K19. We're just going to do 2K19 for now. Hopefully 2K20 gets patched properly. I got the digital copy of 2K20, so I can't really resell it. But I'm going to try to. I'm going to keep an eye on it and hopefully the patches fix it. Especially, because I really, to an extent, I don't like the whole fantasy feature that they went going with, though. I'm not a fan of the fantasy feature. Oh, don't forget, cop yourself some rogue energy. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, kind of. Cop yourself some rogue energy. I got mine. So I had to get me a new cup. I've had this rogue energy cup for about a year now. It's RE, exclamation RE. Exclamation RE, T-Monster, I think. There it is. So I have to get a new cup because the top part back here, you can't very well. Here, where the cap opens and closes, is leaking. So I have to get me a new cup. So I reached out to Rogue Energy. They're sending me a neon green cup. They call it the slime cup. I'm hoping it looks as cool as it does in the pictures. That you'll be able to see it. It glows in the dark, I swear. Or at least it should. Anyways, Optimal is taking it. Yes, I do have a Discord, T-Monster. Thank you for putting that in. T-Monster. Optimal is taking it to Crypt Keeper. T-Monster, you're on my mind. Horrible, horrible singing. That's why I never pass choir. Anyways, Optimal with that big old move off the top rope. Optimal going high risk. He's up on top rope. What is he going to do? Oh, what a moonsault off the top rope. Lands directly on Crypt Keeper. And what you don't know is Crypt Keeper is actually the JJI champion. I went through and Crypt Keeper is actually the JJI champion. So, and Crypt Keeper actually kicks out at 2 and Optimal is putting up a fight about that. Yes, Blood Brothers are still alive. The old school Blood Brothers. With you, me, Wesley Wolf, Isabella, and what's his face? The other one. What is his name? Josh Willis. Yes, him. Yes, they are still alive on here. Like I said, I was lucky enough that when I synced the data, it re-downloaded everything because I was afraid I was going to have to re-download everything and start from scratch. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to. Luckily, I didn't have to. So I was like, thank God. That would have been a long process. But now we're back to the 3 shows. So what we're going to do is we'll probably do the way I'll probably do it until 2K20 gets fixed. Is I'll probably do the 2 main shows on Friday, and then on Saturday will be the invite, the developmental, and then I'll switch it to a different game unless we have a pay-per-view. Like actually tomorrow we have a pay-per-view. We have a pay-per-view for this universe. So I mean, yeah, it was I remember that too. So I mean, this brings back a lot of memory. And Ultimo putting Crypt Keeper up on the top rope. Yeah, it is good times, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the good times. I'm hoping 2K20 gets fixed, because I'm not going to keep the record on 2K19, because as soon as 2K20 is fixed, I'm switching right back over. So I'm not going to keep the records of this. I'll keep an eye on the champions, but that's pretty much it. And actually customize the matches will be the pay-per-views, which we got a pay-per-view tomorrow. So Crypt Keeper going for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Crypt Keeper is your winner.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here's the plus side about this. The plus side about this, we won't have so many draws. 2K19 it wasn't as bad as draws as 2K20 was. Thank you for the Sparks, T-Monster. And also, I changed the chat box. I can actually see the chat box on my preview, where before I couldn't. So I can actually see. So I can catch the Sparks and Embers, because I can accept Embers now, and donations and follows and hosts. I'll catch them right away. So. It's exclamation dono. Not Donnie. We ain't well, I'm Italian, but there you go. Gawkbox no longer is working. So Gawkbox does one of the free donos. I don't know what they're doing with that. Loots is still working, but I don't have the Loots overlay because it was lagging. So I don't have the Loots overlay anymore. So all I got is the Streamlabs. All right, our next match. Donnie. Italian. Donnie. And look at this. We got a rivalry match. This is Bruiser Brody against the Great One. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Bruiser Brody, or 1 for a Great One. 5 better space amount ends from 1 to 10,000 jokers. Yes, this is a rivalry match. Do you have enough, Team Monster, though? Because it didn't count. I don't think you have enough yet. Nope. Oh, why is it not monitoring your... Here we go. I'll fix this. Give me a moment. I'll fix this. Give me a moment. I gotta find you on my list. Because you should, at 30 minutes, you should have 100 jokers, and we've been live for about 7 minutes. So, I would, you know what? I know what I can do. Give me a moment. I gotta pull it up. I know what I can do. I gotta remember how to do it, though. So I gotta pull it up and look. All right. I hope I didn't delete it. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Awesome. All right. Hope this is still right. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. There we go. Check your jokers now. There you go. Now you can bet if you want to. It's been a while. I have the screenshot saved on how to do that command because I've never done it before. Or, I mean, I haven't done it in a while. I can't say before, but it's been a while. So I had to look up the screenshot on my computer. Or not on my computer, on my phone. Making his way down to the ring. He is Bruiser Brody.
Way to the
You know, when you put 2K19 and 2K20 side by side, 2K19 actually looks a lot better. It really does. I didn't realize that because it's been so long since I played 2K19, but playing 2K20 like I have and then coming to 2K19, 2K19 looks a lot better. A lot better. I wonder what they're going to do with 2K21 because I heard rumors that a lot quit.
I can't think of a better match to kick.
So I wonder what they're going to do with 2K21. I don't think I'm going to reserve 2K21 though. 2K21, I'm really going to have to. They better do some massive, massive changes if I'm going to get 2K20. And they might not even. 2K21 is actually in jeopardy because they don't have the staff now. I mean, I have small hope for 2K20, but I'm tired of having to reset everything every time I log in. Yeah, I know, Yuke's left them. Making his way down to the ring. He is the owner / manager / authority figure of GCW. He is the Great One. That bright ass light.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at
Yeah, but I know Yuke's left him,
320 pounds,
so Visual
the
Concepts had to take
Great
over.
One,
And when Yuke's left them, Yuke's took
Justice.
all of their stuff. From what I read, Visual Concept was only left with like
It's time for our first match
SmackDown
tonight,
versus
guys. It
Raw
looks like we have
graphics
quite the
that they had to
contest
make
coming
work
up. And good
because
luck
Yuke's
to those
took
who have to
everything
follow
from them
this one.
when they
You're
left.
gonna need it.
Yuke's kind of did them dirty, but I mean, still, you can't just put out a game that's, very popular and that's like unfinished and still unfinished after, 3 months now of it being released? They've only done, 4 patches, I think? I'm hoping that's what they focus on this month is just getting stuff fixed. I mean, we're not them, we're not there, so we don't know what kind of crap they're dealing with, Bell Ring's match is underway, and Bruiser Brody with a massive kick to the midsection of a Great One. Bruiser Brody picks up Great One. Looks like going for a delayed suplex. Delayed suplex connects. Bruiser Brody grabs Great One, turns his head to the side, and stomps right on the temple.
My goodness.
Rights to the forehead of Great One.
Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it.
So yes, don't forget, if you happen to see error loading URL on the screen during the stream, let me know. That way I can let support know. All pretty much from 1 a.m. to like 11 a.m. this morning, we've been playing Divide and Conquer, trying to figure out what was causing that, because it's been going on for a while now. And we think we might have found it and got it taken care of. But if you happen to see it, let me know anytime during the stream. And what a stomp by Bruiser Brody, too. Great One. Great One wisely rolls out of the ring to avoid any more damage from Bruiser Brody. Yeah. And see, another thing, like I said, we're not consumers, but I truly think, and this is just my opinion and my opinion only, I truly think that they were focused so much on the DLC that they just didn't give 2 craps about the rest of the game. Especially with The Fiend. I am not a fan of the fantasy crap, though. What is up, Dirty Little Hamster? Thank you for that host. Team Monster, Dirty Little Hamster, shout out for me if you don't mind. Bruiser Brody with the massive clothesline to Great One. Ladies and gentlemen of Joker's Den, if you have not followed Dirty Little Hamster, please give him a follow. Oh, he was playing GTA 5. Mod it. Glass. Once again, Dirty Little Hamster, I apologize for the camera being off-centered. This overlay don't work well with these webcam. The webcam kind of has like a wide angle, so we went old school for 2K20. For 2020, we went old school. We're doing 2K19. And what a delay suplex by Bruiser. Jumps up, stomps on the temple. Oh, great one. You missed it, Dirty. Earlier at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you're familiar with Snack Crate, but I just recently joined them, and the first Snack Crate I got was from the Philippines, and I tried this cocoa-soaked snack sponge. That is the full name. A generic chocolate wafer, but it looks like an Oreo O, the cereal. So it's got a very raw cocoa taste to it. Bruiser Brody taking it to great one, using the ropes to his advantage. Bruiser goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and great one kicks out at 2, and Bruiser Brody cannot believe it. Bruiser Brody hops on top of great one with the lefts to the temple of great one and a stomp to the midsection. Bruiser Brody brings great one up, and great one with the arm drag takes Bruiser Brody down. What a reversal. That kind of stunned Bruiser a little bit. Great one for massive right. This is a rivalry match between these two. Great one going for the pin. The ref gets in position. Ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and Bruiser Brody kicks out at 2. And great one can't believe it.
Too early to be going for the win.
Great one taunting the crowd. Brings Bruiser Brody up to his feet. Assists him to his feet. Look at the clothesline, knocking Bruiser Brody down. Grabs Bruiser Brody, whips him into the turnbuckles. Oh, and look at the moves by great one. Oh, a big old cross body. Great one showing he's got a little speed to him. Great one brings Bruiser up to a vertical base once again. Oh, and connects, goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and no, Bruiser Brody kicks out at 2.5. Great one does not argue with the ref or complain. He gets right back on the attack, lining Bruiser Brody up.
And now one more
He turns Bruiser, drops him right on the back of his head. Drags him away from the ropes, trying to go for the pin here. And he does. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And Bruiser Brody once again kicks out. Now Great One is arguing with the ref. He is fed up now.
He's going for it all.
Great One's going top rope. Drops the elbow across the chest of. Oh, look at the agility that Great One had with that standing moonsault flip.
To me, like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while.
Great One once again. Oh my God. I didn't know Great One had that in his. That big man can move. Bruiser Brody's had enough. Takes the legs out from underneath Great One. He can fly. I believe I can fly. Bruiser Brody with a massive clothesline takes on Great One. What is Bruiser Brody going on? Bruiser Brody's taking the turnbuckle pad off, and the ref didn't even see it. The ref was checking on Great One to make sure he was okay after that massive clothesline by Bruiser. Bruiser goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2, and Great One once again kicks out, and Bruiser can't believe it. This is actually a really good match between these two. Now one of these competitors one that takes the L. Bruiser Brody kicks Great One in the midsection. Curb stomp, and Great One is busted open. Bruiser Brody goes for a pin. The ref is too busy putting the turnbuckle pad back on. And Bruiser Brody's got a pin, but the ref, like I said, is too busy trying to put that pad back on. Doesn't even realize it if there's a pin. Bruiser Brody's had enough. Now Bruiser Brody's going to taunt the crowd a little. Right? That was like a 10 count right there. Bruiser Brody brings Great One up. Clothesline takes him down. Another clothesline. Great One's about to get his head knocked off. What a spinning heel kick by Bruiser Brody on Great One. Bruiser Brody ain't done yet. Bruiser Brody brings Great One up to a vertical base. Great One reverses with a kick to the midsection. What a move by Great One on Bruiser. And now Great One's lining Bruiser up. If Bruiser loses, you can pretty much blame himself for screwing himself by taking that turnbuckle pad off. And now we got a submission, and Bruiser Brody taps. Great One is your winner.
He's done it.
Bruiser Brody has no one to blame but himself. Thank you for the sparks once again, T-Monster. Bruiser Brody, went for the sneak attack, and Great One was ready. Look at the rights. And Great One takes Bruiser Brody down.
That's what you get for not accepting a loss. And now the celebration can begin.
Bruiser Brody can go back to the locker room with his head hung down and his tail between his legs. All right, looks like Joker Quinn has something to say. Let's see what he has to say. So what do y'all think of the new layout minus the camera issue? Kind of a little more clean? Or is it too much? Let me know. I'm playing with overlays. Let's see what Joker Quinn has to say. Looks like he got... He's saying that pretty much every time he steps in the ring, he gives it his all. He shed blood, sweat, and tears. That this is his life, his home, and he's grown tired of it. He's grown tired of being overlooked and being ignored, and he swears all that's going to change tonight. Well, we all know saying stuff like that does not do you any good. And here comes Carnage. Told you, saying stuff like that just brings you heat. And now Carnage is coming out. I wonder what Carnage has to say for Joker Quinn. If I'm not mistaken, these two had a rivalry back in the day.
He really loves that mic. Here we go. He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
That's what I thought, T-Monster. Carnage, like, what a surprise. Once again, he finds himself in the presence of idiots. That he's being forced to perform against some moron way below his level. That he, too, will be overlooked and buried at the bottom of the roster yet again. So both these two have a chip on their shoulders. Joker Quinn comes out like saying pretty much, why are you interrupting me? What do you think you're doing? Do you have any idea who I am? You pretty much got 5 seconds to explain why you're out here, and all three of them just elapsed. Said it was a little bit longer than 3 seconds.
That doesn't even begin to describe the blood between these two.
Carnage, oh, come on. You don't have another catchphrase to haul my way. What's the matter? You run out of fortune cookies or whatever the heck you get the crap from? Carnage, like, I ain't here to sell t-shirts. I'm here to conquer. And Joker, you're in my way. Yeah, Carnage, I don't think have any merch. Joker's like, I wish I could tell you I respected your opinion, but once again, I don't. You see, right now, he's a ticking time bomb, and the more he talks, the closer he gets to exploding. Good exchange of words between these two. They're in the background chanting yes. Carnage, like, I think you've been hit in the head one too many times, because it sounds like me, you want a match. You're going to find out the hard way that I'm the pure athlete in the JJI universe. Are these two going to exchange blows? This is starting to get heated. Joker's like, you're not ready for this. Where you're at and where I'm at, if you face me now, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to lose in a way that you can never recover from, and I don't want to do that to you. I guess that's a sign of respect. Nah, there's no respect between these two. They hate each other. Fans are now chanting, we're not worthy. They're loving this promo. Carnage is like, a lot of our guys will come out here and say, hey, the JJI Universe wants to see it, so let's do it. Not me. I don't care what they do or don't want. These people eat garbage out of a microwave. Ooh, don't hit the JJI Universe. They're loyal. He's like, why would I care about the purposes? All that matters is that I want it because I'm the only man in this building, and that matters. You don't diss the JJI Universe. They're vicious. They're like the ECW crowd. Joker's like, you have no right to tell me what to do. If I want to have a match with you, I will when I'm ready. The truth is, you're the one who should think twice before stepping in the ring with me. Maybe one day, you'll smarten up and realize that have been, and will always be superior than you. Man, this is a good, heated exchange of words between these two. And Joker's like, enough. There's going to be a match between us whether you like it or not. And trust me, when I say this, when you face me inside this ring, I promise you that you're in for the beating of a lifetime. Is that a threat or a promise, Joker? Either way, you have to live up to it. And I think Carnage has your number, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember properly.
Well, now we all know what lies in store for us. If that doesn't get you fired up, not sure what will. The WWE Universe is behind that statement. No doubt about that.
That was a hell of a promo, though. One of the best promos I've seen here.
Well, the last match did not disappoint, and now we're on to the next match.
Now it looks like we have a Kane against Havoc Adams.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
And bets are live. Please for estimation bet space 0 for Kane or 1 for Havoc. $5 space money bets from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers, for you have to have jokers to place any bets. That's how it works around here. And yes, you're not part of Discord. Make sure you hit that link and join the Discord. It's where I post all things JJI related. And we have a little room in there now for people to just want to just chat. Maybe they got some things on their chest they need someone to talk to. So that's in there as well. Like I said, I'm making universe orientated. And once again, my social medias, I have a Twitter, a Facebook, and a YouTube. Where all VODs, and including this one, will be uploaded to a YouTube. Making his way to the ring. He is a former JJI champion. He is a former, he is the Intercontinental Champion. He is a Kane. I forgot that he's the champion here. Who also happens to have one of the longest entrances ever. I remember that from last year. I don't know, maybe Sunday when I'm at work, I'll set up a new spreadsheet with 2K19. I'll reset it up.
Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Another thing I like about 2K19 more than 2K20 is the arenas. You could do a lot more of the arenas in 2K19 than 2K20. I'm just looking back, I'm like, man, I did pretty darn good on this arena. Not trying to toot my own horn, I'm just saying.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing. I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
Like the security barricades, when you put the custom logos on there, they look a lot better on these than 2K20's barricades. For some reason, the logos on 2K20 are just all kinds of choppy. I don't know. Like I said, Sunday I may just redo a whole new spreadsheet. And since I'm probably going to be streaming 2K19 for now until 2K20 is completely fixed, I'm tired of always having to restart 2K20 after every freaking entrance, it seems like. Back when the custom belts actually looked decent. Making his way down to US. He has recently been, if I remember correctly, moved from the Developmental to the main roster. He is Havoc Adams.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one. Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
Yeah, because I remember, if I remember correctly, Havoc Adams got moved up to the main roster right before the season ended. If I remember correctly. Bell rings, match is underway, and a Kane right away with the heel kick to the face of Havoc. Knocks him down to the mat. Massive forearm across the back. Havoc grabs a Kane, picks him up, and slams him across his knee. Roundhouse 2 in the chest. Forearm to the upper back. Spinning heel kick by a Kane, followed by a nerve kick. And look at a Kane showing he's got those educated feet. And a Kane watches Havoc roll out of the ring. A Kane follows right behind him. Havoc is waiting for him. A Kane with the kick to the shin, and then a barrage of right to left, and then another spinning heel kick knocks Havoc down. The ref has started his count. The count is up to 2. A Kane with the neck breaker across the knee and a stomp to the chest. A Kane brings Havoc up to a vertical base. Kicks him in the midsection. Ref's count is up to 4. Another roundhouse. And a Kane tosses Havoc into the fans. The ref is up to 5. A Kane waits for Havoc to climb back. Havoc's going to climb back into the ring, and the Kane's going to follow close behind, stopping the ref's count at 6. A Kane tosses Havoc into the ropes. Arm drag takes him down. Another kick to the knees, showing those educated feet that a Kane has. Kane sets up Havoc on the top rope. Oh, what a right. Stuns Havoc. What has a Kane got playing here? He picks up Havoc, puts him on his shoulders. Oh, what a move. And it looks like a Kane made himself a little dizzy. A Kane brings Havoc up to a vertical base once again. Havoc fights back with a right to the chest. And a Kane stays on the offense once again, whipping Havoc into the turnbuckles. Havoc tried reversing. The Kane was one step ahead of Havoc. Kane grabs Havoc, has control of the neck and the head. Presses him up against the ropes. Straight left jab. And a clothesline takes Havoc all the way outside of the ring onto the ground once again. Kane feels like he has this match won. Kane with a stomp to the back of the leg on Havoc. Kane brings Havoc up to a vertical base once again. He grabs him, has control of the neck and the head. The ref's count is up to 3. And he tosses him back into the ring. And before he climbs in the ring with him, he drops a point of the elbow across the bridge of the nose of Havoc. Kane climbs back into the ring, jumps over the top rope, lines Havoc up. This could be it for Havoc. Kane may walk away with the W. Oh, went for the fade to black, and Havoc reversed. And Kane still has that finisher move in Season 3 as well. Havoc picks up Kane, scoops him up, showing his leg strength, and then slams him down. Roundhouse to the upper back. Another small thing I like about 2K19 over 2K20 is you notice that on the bottom of the screen they don't have their health bars. So you really don't know where their health's at. Where 2K20, whether you're playing or not, has the health bars. Havoc brings Kane up to his feet. Kane turns Havoc around as Havoc tried walking away. What does Kane got going for him? Oh, what a move by Kane on Havoc. Kane going for the pin. The ref is right there. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Havoc kicks out a 2. Kane stays on the offense, helps Havoc up to his feet. Looks like he's going for the bear hug. Havoc fought out of it. Eat the feet connects with a kip up, and that could be it. Kane looks like he's going for his submission move here. Has it locked in place. Will Havoc tap? No, Havoc is fighting out of it and gets out of it and then kicks Kane right in the back of the head. Goes for the big right. Kane blocks. Kane grabs Havoc, picks him up, side slam, connects. Going for the double knee moonsault, double knee smash, and it connects. Kane brings Havoc up. Havoc reverses Kane. This is a back and forth match between these two. They start off all at Kane, but Havoc's starting to get some momentum his way. Goes for the right of Kane, blocks, gets him in the midsection. Kane rocks Havoc up against turnbuckles. Havoc reverses Kane. And Kane reverses Havoc. Kicks him in the ribs. Turns him around. And Havoc fights out of it with an elbow. I don't know what Havoc's going for there, but Kane scouted it and blocked it. Kane lines Havoc up. Picks him up. Powerbomb connects. Kane drags Havoc away from the ropes, probably to go for a pin or a submission.
He's looking at it.
He's going for a submission move here. He has it locked in. The ref is right there asking if Havoc wants to tap. Havoc is saying no as of this moment. And Havoc finally taps, and Kane is your winner.
It's itched in. He got him to tap out. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one. He's getting it done here. I remember this part very well.
So this snack crate from the Philippines, there's other stuff in here. Looks like there's some crackers, an ubi cake. Looks like their version of a Milky Way called Cloud 9. A wafu, which I think is a wafer stick. Yeah, it's a chocolate filling wafer stick. So I'm going to be saving the and there's corn nuts. These might be corn nuts. It's all in the Philippines. I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'll save one of the other snacks for tomorrow for my stream. But if you want to try the snack crate, they actually have a trial going on right now. You get for $1, you get your first snack crate. Now you can pick a country you want to try from the options they give you, or you can just do random. So if you're interested in that, it's snackcrate.com, and it's $1 for the trial currently. And then after that, depending on which snack crate you pick, depends on how much you'll get charged monthly. Now, the only thing you got to do, you got to take consideration to shipping on it. The shipping is free, but they charge you at the beginning of the month, and you get your stack crate by the end of the month because they have to wait for the stuff to get imported over. So, if you're interested, go ahead and try it out. All right, our next match is John versus Chris Cruz. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for John or 1 for Chris Cruz, followed by another space amount managed from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. I just did a freaking promo for Snack Crate. I don't even get anything from them. Still got some of those Sponge Crunch left. I haven't had another one yet. Making his way down to the ring. He is also a former champion. He is John.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in.
Actually, I think John held the JJI championship once.
John.
And that's the only title reign he's ever had.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
Making his way down to the ring. He is a former tag team champion. He is Chris Cruz.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Chris
WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Bell rings match is underway. Chris Cruz grabs John, scoops him up with ease, and what a backbreaker across the knee. Followed by stomp to the wrist. Chris Cruz grabs John. Look at the power. John was a failed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle experiment. That's why he still has the shell, but he turned out human. Chris Cruz went for the roundhouse. John moved out of the way. Chris Cruz with a right to the face of John. Snapmare takes him down. Oh, what a knee to the shell. Followed by a stomp to the wrist. Chris Cruz grabs John. And what a move, showing his power once again. Chris Cruz is absolutely dominating this match against John. But look at the size difference between the two. John's like a midget compared to Chris. John whips Cruz all the way outside of the ring over the top rope. And John climbs out right underneath him, almost lands on top of him. Forearm to the back. John grabs Chris Cruz, brings him up to a vertical base. Clothesline takes him down. Roundhouse to the upper back. John brings Chris Cruz up to a vertical base. Has control of the neck and the head. Walks him over to the apron. Slams him face first on the apron. Stomp to the knee. The ref's count is up to 5. Look at the right to left by John. John finally tosses Chris into the ring, realizing the ref's count was up to 6. Goes for the stomp, misses completely. Does not miss with that right jab, though. Chris Cruz gets up to his feet. John's right there, turns around. John showing he's got a little strength. He struggled getting him up, but he got him up.
Starting to sweat now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral.
John with the suplex. John brings Chris up to one knee. Didn't like that. Brings him all the way up to his feet. Walks him over to the turnbuckle and slams him face first in the turnbuckle. Chris with the massive boot to the face of John. And shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin there.
Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way.
Chris brings John up, has control of the neck with the head crank.
Match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in it.
Not today.
John reverses with a big old kick to the top of the head of Chris, followed by a massive forearm to the face of Chris. John lines Chris up, jumps up and stomps on the elbow. John brings Chris up to his feet right afterwards.
Here he goes.
Looks like he's going for the roll through and he connects.
You have to like his chances here.
Extends the leg up. Chris is one way to keep the big man down, take out his tree trunks. Goes for the massive kick. I don't think he got all of it, but he got enough to keep Chris down. Now John is lining Chris up. Could John pull off the upset here? Kicks him in the midsection. Picks him up. Looks like going for the last ride and connects. John drags Chris to the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And no, Chris kicks out at 2.
How in the world? Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh man!
Stomps to Chris by John. Chris gets right up. Knife edge chop had some type of effect on Chris, but that elbow sure did. Now John playing to the crowd as Chris rolls out of the ring wisely. John hops over onto outside of the ring where Chris is at. Picks Chris up. Slapjack connects. John brings Chris up. Look at the quick right strikes to Chris and a knee. The ref's count is up to 4, I do believe. John has Chris. Tosses him into the ring before John quickly slides in the ring as Chris gets up. What a right jab. And a right clothesline takes him down. John lining Chris up. Kicks him in the midsection. Looks like he's going for the last ride once again. If he pulls this off, this might be the end, and he might pull off the upset.
This one is over.
That just echoed throughout this entire
John
arena.
drags Chris away from the ropes. Wise move by John. Ever the ring awareness. Rolls him over, goes for the pin. The ref gets there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And John pulls off the upset against
And you
Chris.
can put this singles match in the books.
And here's another peek of the moves you saw in that match.
And no one betted on John. For those of you that checked out the VOD from this last week's stream, what do y'all think of the intro and outro video? Let me know.
And this is how he ended it.
Here is your winner, John.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
Awe over that great match.
That young man is proud. He pulled off a massive upset against Chris Cruz. All right, what do we have next on the match card? We have Saint. Saint has something to say. I'm sitting there looking at the overlay, and because I sit kind of slouch, it looks like I'm trying to peek up over the overlay.
I had a feeling we would
Like,
start this
I'm
way.
drowning.
Well, things are
Help
about to get
me.
interesting. Let's listen in as he
Let's see what
addresses
Saint
the
has to say. It says he's came out here to speak his mind and people are going to listen. Everyone here is happy to listen to me when I'm out here and smiling like everything's okay, but everything's not okay. The JJI is not the place it should be and I'm not taking it anymore. Saints had a pretty good run here in JJI, so I don't know what his issue is. Saint says he's sick and tired of some creep coming out here and thinking he can better off me. It takes more than a few cheap words to do that, buddy. All right, Team Monster. Yeah, I need to do a lurk command. I haven't done one yet. Oh, Saint is calling out Wesley Wolf. Oh, yeah, that's right. Saint and Wesley Wolf has a huge rivalry going on. Like, if you have any guts, come out and fight me. I remember that. Here comes Wesley Wolf, the title collector. Saint and Wesley Wolf had that rivalry when the main roster and developmental roster was raiding one another.
He is not messing around here.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Wesley is not happy. He looks PO'd. Called out the big dog, you're going to get bite. Or bit. You're going to get bit. That's the term. Wesley's like, remember me? Because I certainly remember you. We've got some unfinished business to discuss, and we're going to hash out here tonight. It's laundry day, and it's time to air out the dirty stuff. Seeing as you're a general stain on my career, let's start with you. That is true, because if I remember correctly, Saint did upset Wesley the first time. So that is kind of a stain on Wesley Wolf's career. That makes perfect sense. Saints, like, for a second, I thought someone actually important was going to come out and talk to me. You've got quite a set of grapefruits coming out here, interrupting me and stepping into my ring. Whatever you say better be worth, because I'm about 2 seconds from kicking your butt. You don't threaten the big dog, man. Don't threaten the tile collector. Just don't do it. Wesley, just the sight of you makes me see red. Did you know that? I just want to pound on you until my knuckles break. And if you don't back up out of my face, I'm going to start right now. I forgot about these two having that heated rivalry, because I remember Saint upset at Wesley the very first match. And they were going at it back and forth for a while. The memories are all flooding back. Saint's like, you know what you need? A hobby. You know, something to pass the time, to blow off some steam. Maybe you should collect stamps. Get into model trains. Start playing video games. Oh, wait, I know. Why don't you start counting seal lights? Because you're going to be looking at them. And there's so much hatred going on right now. Wesley's like, I'm tired of seeing your face on the monitors and in person. It annoys me. I no longer want. It's time to take a permanent vacation, and I'll be your travel agent. I'll set you up with a nice, cozy bed at the nearest hospital. You can recover. Wow. The threats. He's like, I need my popcorn.
Not making any friends, but not really concerned about it either.
Saying, look, pal, I eat punks like you for breakfast without breaking a sweat. But the fact is, I'm not feeling hungry right now. You're boring me. But don't worry, when I feel like making the time to beat you senseless, you'll know it. Wesley, I can tell you're afraid of me. I can smell your fear. My nose, it's very powerful. I can smell your fear from a mile away. I can smell it when I walked up the ramp, and I can smell it standing in front of you. It's very pungent, like cowardice and weakness. Wesley does not like Saint, and Saint don't like Wesley. That's a proven fact. I was like, keep talking, little man. Keep talking. Oh, Saint with the headbutt on Wesley. Oh, Wesley is mad. Wesley's going to take it out on him. Here we go. Wesley picks up Saint, slams him across his knee. Wesley grabs Saint, pounds his head into the mat. Wesley gets on top of Saint, drops the lefts to the temple of Saint. Saint should have never tested the big dog. Wesley grabs Saint, drags him away from the ropes, smashes his hand into the mat. Wesley brings Saint up to one knee. Straight club and blow to the back of the head and a clothesline to the chest. Wesley has the head crank in place. You're right, Team Monster. But I remember this because I remember when we had that invasion angle going on, Saint actually beat Wesley. And ever since then, that's been like a stain on Wesley's record. So Wesley pushes the ref out of the way. Oh man, these two. That is not going to end well for Saint. It is not going to. And then look, Saint has to face James the Jester. Well, who do you think has the advantage in this one? Bets are live. To place your bet, exclamation space 04 Saint or 1 for James the Jester 500. Oh crap! Hold up. This is a title match. Don't place your bets. Don't place your bets. I hope you didn't place your bet. This is a title match. I just caught that. So that means bets are doubled. All right, now start. Exclamation bet space 0 for Saint or 1 for the champion James the Jester. 500 space matters from 1 to 100,000 jokers. And as always, because of this championship map, the bets are doubled. Saint just got beat by Wesley Wolf. So who do you think has the advantage here? Let me get my bet in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Making his way down to the ring, if he could still walk after the beating he took from Wesley, is Saint. Oh, Saint is the Money in the Bank winner, too. I forgot about that. Saint ain't cashing in, is he? Probably not wise if he is. Yeah, he's the Money in the Bank briefcase winner from last season.
As we ready for singles action,
I forgot they never cashed in their contracts yet. They're still good. Or at least he didn't. Oh, he is cashing in. Saint is cashing in his money in the briefcase. What? I don't know how to take that. That's not wise of him to do that. I guess in extent, I mean, he gave James the Jester some notice, but he literally just took a beating from Wesley. Making his way down to the ring. He is the world heavyweight champion. He is James the Jester. I completely forgot that he was the briefcase holder. And I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked. He just took a beating. Think about this, though. He literally just took a beating from Wesley Wolf. And now he's cashing in his briefcase. What? I mean, you got to give him. He has the cojones. I mean, seriously. He has the grapefruits. This is, I guess, our main event, too, for this show. We still got one more show after this. But after this show, I will have to take a bathroom break.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Saint.
And yes, for those who don't know my streaming schedule, I stream twice a week, Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Introducing the champion from Aurora, Illinois, weighing in at 295 pounds, he is the world heavyweight champion, James the Jester.
Ah, yeah, it's go time.
I can't believe he cashed in his money in the bank. His money in the case. I can't believe he cashed that in after just taking a beating from Wesley. Okay, think about this though. Okay, he talked smack to Wesley, got beat by Wesley, and then comes out right after the beating and challenges the champion by cashing in his case. This is going to be interesting. Saint with the backbreaker across James the Jester's back, followed by roundhouse to the upper back. Forearm across the back of the head. Jester gets up, knife is chopped in the face. Saint collar and elbow tie up. Saint backs Jester up against the ropes. The ref's going to have to go in here and break these two up. Will we have a clean break? And we do. Another counter will tie up, and Saint once again backs Jester up into the turnbuckles, or into the ropes. The ref once again gets in between the two. Another clean break. Look at the right to the temple. Oh, and Saint just slapped the taste out of Jester, followed by a big old forearm across the bridge of the nose. Man, Saint, I have to agree with you, T-Monster. He's a real man right there. Man, he just calls out Wesley, gets his ass handed to him, slaps, cashes his briefcase, and then slaps the champion. He must want a lot of heat against him. Saint with the submission on Jester. Jester fights out of it.
How'd he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more.
Jester picks up Saint, puts him in a fireman carry. Slapjack connects. Roundhouse to the chest. Another roundhouse to the back.
Obviously a great opportunity here for
big old kick to the ribs. Goes for the left, or sorry, the right. Flying elbow. Stomp on the bridge of the nose. Saint continues the assault as he lines Jester up for the big old knee into the reverse neckbreaker. Saint climbs on top of Jester with the left to the temple. And a stomp to the midsection. Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and Jester kicks out at 2. And Saint can't believe it. If Saint pulls this off, I will be shocked. I'll have to end the stream right there. That'll be it. If Saint wins, it's over. No more streaming for the rest of the night. Saint with the massive quick strikes to Jester. Goes for the pin once again. We got a 1. We got a 2. And that close. Saint brings Jester up to a vertical base. Puts him up into the fireman's carry. Gut buster across the knee. Drops the leg across the chest. Saint's really taking it to the champion after getting manhandled by Wesley just literally like 5 minutes ago. Oh, and Jester is busted open after that smash to the mat. Saint brings Jester up. Jester gets down and reverses Saint. Jester jumps up and stomps on the elbow of Saint. Followed by another stomp to the same arm. Goes for the camel clutch.
Is he done? And he finds a way free.
And Saint fights out of it.
That was just pure determination.
Big old forearm to the already busted open head of Jester. Saint brings Jester up to vertical base. Claymore kick connects. Goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Jester kicks out at 2. Saint going for the camel clutch, but Jester managed to get his leg underneath the rope. Saint is lining Jester up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if Saint wins. Saint drags Jester to the middle ring, go for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and I wonder how many people thought, oh shit, he actually did end the stream. What? He actually did end it. Saint is your new champion. I don't know how to explain this one. Okay, let's look at the events that just happened, okay? Saint calls Wesley Wolf out.
Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Wesley Wolf comes out. Saint headbutts Wesley Wolf. Wesley Wolf whips Saint's ass. Then Saint comes out and cashes his money in the case briefcase to fight against the champion, and then he beats the champion. What? I don't know. Someone explain this to me, please.
Heavyweight champion, the Saint.
And there's your winner via pinfall. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Thank you for the Sparks Team Monster anyway, sorry. I'm so baffled how Saint pulled this one off. I mean, how? Oh my God. I don't know. I'm a loss for words right now. Saint really just did that. He really just did that. Well, this show has been full of upsets. On to the next. Man, I don't get it. I don't. I get, okay. And we got the all-female main roster show now. But before we get into this, I I got to use the little boy's room. So I will be right back. All right, we are back. I feel so much better. I went ahead and shut the camera off for now, only because, well, I'm having, I don't like that it looks like I'm peeking above the overlay. I'll have to work on that later. All right, so our next show is the main roster all women's show. It looks like we have CJ Riley and Michelle Collins first off. I'm still baffled by Saint. I'm still completely baffled. How? I just I just don't get it. And then we have Scarlet Phoenix and Hollywood. And then we have okay, little known fact. Okay, let me kind of does Scarlet Phoenix look familiar to you guys? Does she look familiar? No, honestly, does she look familiar to you guys? Nope. Scarlet Phoenix, well, probably not for you, Monster, but like if Wesley was in here, he would probably say yes. Scarlet Phoenix is actually Ruby Kane, who is Josh Kane's now wife. So Josh Kane and Scarlet Phoenix hooked up last season, and over the off season they got married. Scarlet Phoenix is actually Ruby Kane. Just a little side fact. And then we have Daniel Hendricks against Maggie, Alice Angel against Kim, Belle B against Andrea Lee, Victoria Wallace against Riley Redhead, Rana Ginge against Sarah Maple, and then we have a championship match. Isabella against Akira. Well, interesting. So let's move on. Yeah, I know. I'm just, yeah. Like I said, I didn't edit any of this, so all right, let's get the show on road.
It all comes down to this moment. Welcome, everybody, as you're looking live at a sold-out arena ready to kick things off tonight. Scores will be settled.
We are hailing live from Mexico City, Mexico.
Will be established. And it all starts right now. Here we go, and we're kicking things off with a bang. Singles match coming up next.
Bets are live. Place your bet estimation bet space 0 for CJ Riley or 1 for Michelle, followed by nurse space. Money ends from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, you gotta have jokers to place a bet, and to check your jokers is exclamation jokers. Now, CJ Riley is one of those that moved up from the developmental roster, if I remember correctly. She's been on a roll on the main roster. I hurry up and finish those sponge crunch choco soaked snacks. That's a mouthful. Making her way down to the ring, CJ Riley. Man, I'm really... God, I wish 2K20 had arenas like this. You gotta think, honestly, the last time I streamed 2K19, last year, that was the last time I even played the game. So this is like all new to me. I don't remember what the arenas look like or anything. So this is like new to me. So just bear with me.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
There we go, Team Monster. Now it's chalking up your hours. Making her way down to the ring, Michelle Collins.
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Michelle Collins.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
It should be. I'm quite interested in this. Bell rings, match is underway. We got Cardinal with tie up. Drops behind CJ Riley. Toss her onto the ground and goes into the side headlock with a straight, quick right punch to the forehead of CJ Riley. And a DDT connects. Roundhouse to the elbow or shoulder of CJ Riley. CJ Riley grabs Michelle, tosses her into the turnbuckles. Oh, big boot. Followed by a stomp. Thank you for the sparks, Team Monster. Michelle Collins grabs CJ Riley. Snapmare takes her down. Roundhouse to the upper back. It was like Michelle Collins was going to go for the punch, but CJ Riley got up too quick. So Michelle Collins went for a quick kick instead. Oh, look at Michelle Collins showing her strength. Grabs CJ Riley by the hair and tosses her across the ring. CJ Riley fights out of it with a straight right kick to the midsection of Michelle Collins, and another kick to the shin takes the legs out from underneath Michelle. Oh, Famouser connects by CJ. CJ brings Michelle up to a vertical base. Puts her in a side headlock. And what a suplex right there. Followed by a stomp between the shoulder blades. CJ with the head crank in place. Really cranking on the neck of Michelle.
So much damage to the neck.
Stomp to the bridge of the nose by Michelle. And an elbow to the top of the head, or sorry, back of the head of Michelle. CJ is staying on the attack. Once again, goes into that head crank.
And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment.
CJ brings Michelle up. Michelle raking the eyes across CJ. Big old boot to the chest. And CJ rolls out of the ring. Cameraman Billy with this great camera work. Great camera job, Billy. Snapmare connects. Snapmare suplex, connects. Ref has started his count. Ref's count is up to 3. CJ grabs Michelle, tosses her into the apron.
Looks like she wants
And once again, tosses her back into the ring. Ref stops his count at 4. Baseball dropkick takes out the knee from Michelle. She rolls Michelle over onto her back, goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1, and Michelle kicks out right at 1. Thank you for the host, T-Monster. Roundhouse to the upper back. CJ tosses Michelle onto the apron. Big old right knocks Michelle down all the way to the concrete floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've heard me say it before, but just in case you're new here, that is a thin padded mat that protects its competitors from the concrete floor underneath. It does not offer much, if any, protection. Oh, like a sailor. Michelle into the steel post. There is no padding on that steel post, and she does it a second time for good measure. I don't know, I seem to be more hyped about 2K19. I think I'm going to just stream 2K19. What do y'all think in chat? Let me know. Should I just continue streaming 2K19? Knife edge chop to the face and a DDT.
dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael.
Michelle tosses CJ almost into the steel steps. The other two are lurking. I tell you what, though, Team Monster, here's what's shocking. Oh, the ref's count is up to 9, I think. Oh, and Michelle couldn't get in time. I didn't realize the ref was counting. We have a draw. Well, luckily no one bet, so... That is the first draw of 2K19. Well, here's what I was going to say, Team Monster, before I realized that we had a draw going on, is that I actually have more viewers for 2K19 than I have for 2K20. We got Scarlett, who is now known as Ruby Kane, against Hollywood. And bets are allowed. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Scarlett or 1 for Hollywood. $5 space, my bets from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers, exclamation jokers. Yeah, that is true, Team. Like I said, 2K20, I was getting like absolutely none. I'm going to have to go with Josh Kane's now wife. I'm sorry, I just have to. Because, I mean, it's Josh Kane's wife, so kind of have to. I don't want Josh Kane to be in the doghouse. Making her way down to the ring. Scarlet
Making her way to the ring from
Phoenix.
Elysian Fields, Hot Redhead.
Man, what a year a difference makes between 2K19, 2K20 with Scarlet, who's now Ruby Kane. Ruby Kane in 2K20 has a whole different look.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
All right, I'm going to let you guys in a little secret because it's eating at me. Okay, when I made Ruby Kane, I actually forgot completely about Scarlet Phoenix. So, when I saw Scarlet Phoenix, I'm like, she looks just like Ruby Kane. So the backstory is Scarlet Phoenix is now Ruby Kane. I completely forgot I had made Scarlet Phoenix. And once again, yes, don't forget to hook yourself up with some of that merch. I'm wearing one of the shirts now. I have long sleeve, short sleeve tank tops. I have onesies. I have making her way down to the ring, Hollywood. No, I do not have her.
California.
Yeah, you still definitely get the doghouse. Yeah, I know. Onesies, I have laptop cases. Laptop covers, I should say, not cases, they're covers. They're like a dust cover for your laptop. I have coffee mugs. I have, I don't know, just check, it's free to check the link out. So just click on that link and check out the merch. Maybe hook yourself up with some of JJI's merch. I had to redo the logo on the merch. So now the logo you saw on camera is old. So I had to redo it. So now it looks a lot better than this. This looks kind of cheap. They look a lot better. Bell rings, or no, maybe the bell don't ring. What is going on?
We're going to be joined by a very special guest superstar on commentary, and here they come.
Oh, look who's coming down to commentate.
I'll tell you what,
Akira.
inside the ring better keep their eyes on their opponent.
What?
Yeah, indeed, they better, because this is going to be one heck of a matchup. Cannot wait to hear what this superstar.
What is Akira? Well, I guess Akira has some beef with Scarlet. I need to change Scarlet's attire though. I need to give her some pants. Pointed elbow to the top of the head of Hollywood.
This can't be
Rake of the eyes. Scarlet grabs Phoenix, picks her up. Oh, atomic drop. Yeah, I need to give Scarlet some pants. Maybe her entrance attire, shorts she was wearing, I'll make as her ring attire too. She's we got a bra and panties lingerie match going on right now. Hollywood went the more classy look, and Ruby's like bearing it all, or Scarlet's bearing it all. I must have been thirsty when I made Scarlet. I must have been really thirsty when I made her. Oh man, this is not kid friendly. That's why it's rated rated M for mature. 18 plus. And Scarlett's taking it to Hollywood, goes for the quick pin. Ref counts to 1, and Hollywood kicks out at 1.
That would have been a shocker.
Oh, what a right. And then another right. We got an exchange of blows. Yeah, I must have been super thirsty. Clothesline knocks Hollywood out in front of Akira.
This could turn the tide.
Scarlett is going over to Akira. What is going on? I didn't realize that Akira and Scarlett had some issues. Akira, if I'm not mistaken, is the women's champion. Wait, no, she's not. And she just threw Hollywood into Akira.
Smart move.
Look at that. Scarlett's ass is even sweating. Those lights must be turned up way high. I don't know if you caught that glimpse of that. Oh, man. And now Hollywood is eyeing Akira. I guess Hollywood feels like Akira should have moved out of the way so they didn't collide one another. And Akira, I think, it's leaving ringside now as Scarlett tosses Hollywood into the top of the steel steps face first. Well, think about it, Team Monster. I think when I made Scarlett, I was like a year without no action. So, if you know what I mean, got to keep it somewhat friendly. Ref's count is up to 3, and Scarlett is taking it to Hollywood. Slams her chest first into the apron. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be changing her attire, though. Oh, I am happy to announce that I am now dating someone else. So, Scarlett's lining Hollywood up. Got the sleeper hold in place. Will Hollywood pass, tap, or fight? And Hollywood has passed out, and Scarlett is your winner.
Paying way too much. She has to tap out.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Team Monster, didn't you just have a kid, though? Was it you that... I know one of the JJI universe just had a kid. Not too long after I had my son. Was it you? See? That's what happened. The kid comes and the action ends. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
How old is your
What a
kid
way to
now,
kick off tonight.
Monster?
Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Daniel or 1 for Maggie. 5 by number space. Remember, it's from 1 to 10,000 jokers. Team, I don't know if you heard me, but how old is your kid now? About to be 6 months. Enjoy them. I mean, my son, the only time I see him now is through video chat, and that's, being a little personal. I won't go into too much details. If you want to know details, just shoot me a DM. But, yeah, I mean, my son is a year and a half now. He turns 2 in July. Making her way down to the ring, Daniel Hendricks. Wow. I didn't realize that. So when in July? July what? Now I'm curious.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be
July
a tough
10th.
match
Mine
to
was
follow.
July 12th. Is July 12th, not was. He's still July 12th. July 12th of 2018. Team Monster, we're gonna have to, if I get well, I'm not going to go into details, but we're gonna have to set up we're gonna have to meet up and set up a play date for our kids. Making her way down to the ring, Maggie. Like I said, I won't go into too much details, but I'll just leave it this way. I'm going to be, hopefully, getting custody of him. So,
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think
Yeah, I
there's a
just got to
better
get
way
all
to
my
start
ducks
this
lined up
night
before
than with this
I
match
hit that
right
battle
here.
button. If you have epilepsy, now is the time to turn away. I forgot she has Strobe's effect. Her entrance got cut short. What the hell happened there? What is up, Wesley? T-Monster, do you mind giving Wesley a shout-out for me?
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt
Yeah,
to
I know,
predict
too
what's
late.
going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all
Maggie
you
with
can do.
roundhouse to the
You
upper
have
back
competitors at the
of
level of these women,
Daniel.
you just know.
Daniel runs out of the way. Clothesline takes it down. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not following Wesley Wolf, make sure you give him a follow. I want to say something. Okay, so I'm looking. Oh, that's all good, Wesley. That's all good. So I'm looking. I have 4 viewers.
This might be it.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Here's the 4 viewers. They're all mods. Every single one of y'all is mods. Well, one, I don't know who it is. I don't think they have a Mixer account. They're just viewing it. But every single viewer, 3 of the 4 are mods, and the 4th one, I don't know who that one is. I think they don't have a Mixer account.
No, she breaks it. Wow.
It might actually be someone from Lightstream making sure that the error loading URL does not pop up, which no one has said anything, so I'm assuming it hasn't popped up. So I think I finally got that taken care of.
Gotta believe this one's over.
Whisper Scotty Body. Scotty Bot. It might be. But the thing is, I've never known Scotty Bot to be deemed a viewer.
Kick finds it. She's
Out
starting
of
to feel
all
it.
the
You can bet there's still plenty
the
gas
times
left in
I've
her
used him,
tank.
I've
If
never
you're
seen
worried
him
about her now,
listed
you
as a
haven't
viewer,
seen many of her
even though
matches.
he's in
She
chat. It
can
always says
withstand
0 for
so
viewers.
much more punishment than
So I don't think it's him.
this. Face first.
So Wesley, what do you think of the new layout, the overlay? It's kind of. I think I cleaned it up a little bit. Look, to me, it looks a little bit better minus the camera issue, which I tried to. I had the camera on a little bit earlier, Wesley, but it was not centering properly. So Daniel takes Maggie down, brings Maggie back up to her feet. Oh, clothesline by Maggie knocks Daniel down.
There's no staying on your feet after something like that.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, I had the camera on earlier, you can ask T-Monster, but the camera wasn't centered, so I have to mess with that off stream to figure out what's going on there. But it's kind of more,
Look at the look in her eyes. She's
yeah,
in the
there's
zone
that
now.
blank space for the camera. That's where the camera
She gets an attack
was, but it wasn't centering it properly, and I tried messing with it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, but it wasn't doing anything, so. And Daniel lines Maggie up, puts her up in a firewoman's carry, and drops her.
She's got a chance to win it here.
Daniel brings Maggie to the center of the ring, goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Daniel is your winner. That was a quick match.
And the victory. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Wesley, you missed it. Saint, because as you can tell, we're in 2K19 this time. Saint called you out. Okay, so Wesley, here's what happened with freaking Saint, okay? Saint does a promo. You interrupt him. He headbutts you. You beat his ass. Right after the promo, Saint cashes in his money in the bank and wins.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back.
Literally, I hit the be right back screen afterwards.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Yeah. That was all our reaction, Wesley, was wow. Our next match pits Alice Angel against Kim. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Alice or 1 for Kim. Followed by our space my bets from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, you got to have jokers to place your bet. I I was eating my food drop when it happened. Like, Wesley, seriously, you can ask Team Monster. When it happened, I clicked the be right back screen. Because I said, if what Saint wins, the stream's ending. And I hit the be right back screen as soon as the ref hand dropped for a 30. Okay. Saints balls are the size of freaking grapefruits. To do a promo, you come out, you beat his ass, and then he still manages to cash in his money in the bank or his money in the case briefcase and walk away the champion, beating James the Jester. Yeah, and James Jester was a long time champion. So making her way down to the ring, Alice Angel.
Making her way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, Alice Angel.
And you also missed it at the beginning of the stream, which you can probably catch it on the VOD. I have a snack crate. I don't know if you're familiar with them. Crate, you know, snacks from a different country. This month had to be the Philippines, and I opened up one of the snacks from the Philippines and actually ate it on stream. Making her way down to the ring, Kim. But yeah, we went. So, Wesley, I want your opinion.
Guys,
Since Dirty Little Hamster's lurking and Team Monster's already answered, should I just stick to 2K19 and push off 2K20 for now?
I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Yes. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to. Well, tomorrow we'll have another 2 shows. It's going to be the Developmental, and then the main roster men's pay-per-view will be tomorrow's stream. Because, you know, 2K19 has 3 shows in it. Whoa, both of them missed the crossbody there. So, Sunday when I'm at work, I'm going to set up a new spreadsheet with the roster from 2K19 because I don't have that spreadsheet anymore. So I'm going to reset it up. And that way I can keep tabs of records on there.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about
Turn
it.
with tie-up. Alice drops behind Kim.
Determination and power.
Takes her down into the side headlock. And a straight right jab.
Whoa.
Collar double tie-up. Kim drops behind Alice. And gives Alice a taste of her own medicine with the takedown. Keeps the arms locked around the waist. Alice tried to find Ave, and Kim just tossed her. Now we got another collar level tie-up. Alice is backing Kim up into the opposite turnbuckle. The ref's going to have to get into and separate these two. Is there going to be a clean break? And there is. Alice with a straight right to Kim. Brings her up against the ropes, or against the turnbuckles. Drops the shoulder into the stomach, followed by a stomp to the chest. Now she's blatantly choking Kim, and the ref is going to allow it. Alice goes for the quick pin. The ref counts a 1, and Kim kicks out at 1.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Drops the knee to the spine.
Things starting to go the other way for her. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole.
Alice kicks her in the midsection,
and I can tell you
takes her
with
down.
all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
From the looks of things, it just doesn't
Alice is
appear
playing
be
to the
her
crowd
night.
now.
But hey, it's still early enough for her to get back into this thing.
Kim is starting to get up to her feet. Alice turns around, sees Kim's up to her feet, grabs her, whips her into the opposite turnbuckles. Kim gets out turnbuckles before Alice can arrive, and Alice hits with a slap across the face. If you want BBF upgraded, go ahead and shoot me a DM or just put in the BBF Discord chat with what upgrades you want, and we can go ahead and I'll go ahead and get them upgraded. Or if their characters are already uploaded, just let me know what but put it into BBF chat so I'll see it. Because you put it in this chat, I'll forget by the end of the stream.
Hard impact.
Yeah, see, Wesley, what happened, I don't know if you was reading the Discord, but I went ahead and, you know, last week how I had the universe issues with the titles. So I went ahead and redid the universe after stream, off stream, checked it 2 days straight and it was fine. Checked it yesterday and everything was erased again. So I went out and got 2K19. I'm like, screw it. I mean, I got 2K19 for $10. So brand new from Best Buy. So, and that was just dragging Kim. Rows are over. I think she's probably going to go for a dirty pin here. No, she gets a 1.
Referee barely had time to begin a count there. Too soon.
Yeah, Best Buy had it on sale for $10 yesterday. I hopped on it.
Vicious knee. What a stop. Good grief.
Oh, you got yours off Steam?
Uh-oh, neck breaker.
Yeah, I know mine's just the Xbox One. Yeah, he is on PC.
Slam.
That's something I'm hoping to get.
Guys, there's a chance you won't be able to recover from
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
something I'm
unfortunately for
hoping
her,
to
it looks
get
like her night is not gonna end the way she hoped.
this by this summer. That's still a little ways out. I'm hoping to get me a new laptop because this laptop I have now is so old it won't run anything like that. So I'm hoping to get me a new laptop.
Man, she goes hot.
Alice goes for the quick pin after that quick DDT. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Alice is your winner.
There's the pinfall and the victory. This superstar picks up a huge
Thank you for the
victory
sparks,
here
Team
tonight.
Monster.
Much deserved, Michael.
Team Monster will make sure he stays on top of the weekly leaderboard for Sparks. I know what you're doing, Team Monster. I got you.
Gotta be humiliated and embarrassed.
Kim is obviously upset that she lost to Alice. Our next match pits Belle B against Andrea Lee. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Belle B or 1 for Andrea Lee. And our space money bets from 1,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers, exclamation jokers. But actually what I really need to get is I need to get me a gaming chair. That's what my donations are going for this time around, is a gaming chair, because this chair I have is old. It's not a gaming chair, it's a regular office chair, but it's old. Found a gaming chair for $150 on Amazon. So making her way down to the ring. She is the women's intercontinental champion. She is Bella B. The good thing about 2K19 is the tag team champions are back. Tag team championships are back now.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Wesley Wolf going with Andrea Lee. This is a non-title match. Making her way down to the ring, the challenger, Andrea Lee. T-Monster going with the champion.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener.
There you go, Wesley.
It could very well have been our main event.
Absolutely alert. I forgot she has strobes too. A little late now, but I forgot she has strobes. Yeah, I was in Vegas 2017. 2017 I was in Vegas. That was the last time I was in Vegas. That was the first and last time I was in Vegas, right? As of right now. I want to go back to Vegas, though. I stayed at the Excalibur right there on the Strip. Bell rings in. The match is underway. We got Carl tie up, and Andrea drops behind Belle B, picks her up, slams her face first into the mat, keeps her arms locked around the waist of Belle B, and then tosses her as Andrea's trying to fight out of it. Yeah, I went to Circus. Actually, I think I stopped at every casino on the Strip and out off the Strip, because Circus ain't quite on the Strip. And they'll be taking it to Andrea Lee with that side. Oh, they have an arcade there now? I don't think they have one there.
Yeah.
That must be new. I don't think so. They might have. Oh, what is up, Isabella Brooks? Thank you for that follow and that host. That is the first time Isabella Brooks has ever tuned in, honestly. And thank you for that host, Wesley Wolf. Someone give Isabella Brooks a shout out, please. One of my mods. Elbow to the lower back of Andrea.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs.
Thank you, T-Monster, for that shout out for Isabella.
Up and down, leg lariat.
No, Isabella, you honestly, and this is not to call you out, but you have never tuned in. Never. Never tuned in. I would remember you.
Incoming. She might have it.
But don't go anywhere, Isabella. You have a championship match later on for 2K19. Andrea has Belle B locked in that form of submission. That's all good, Isabella.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
I think because typically when I was streaming, it was always when one of the higher E-Feds were streaming. So, I mean, I don't put on that well of a show. So, so I think that's why. Stomp to the elbow of Belle B by Andrea. Andrea brings Belle B up to a vertical base. It's called Badminton 13.
She still has plenty of gas left in the tank. This is what she's in complete control here, guys.
Goes for the pin, but Belle B's close enough to the ropes that she could do a rope break. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Belle B kicks out.
She's still in this.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
This could be all she
Thank you for the sparks, Isabella. Oh, that's cool, Wesley. Man, I don't remember it in 2017. Maybe because I didn't stay at Circus long. I mean, I still have all of my reward cards from Las Vegas. Every single one of them. And Andrea with the victory over the champion.
What a win.
Thank you for those sparks once again.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win.
Wesley Wolf with the winning.
With an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Isabella blowing up the sparks. good sportswomanship between these two competitors. Team Monsters, we're going to have a spark competition now. Team Monsters like, no, you are not taking my first place in the weekly leaderboard. I won't let it happen. All right, our next match puts Victoria Wallace against Riley Redhead. And bets are allowed. Place your bet, estimation bet, space 0 for Victoria or 1 for Riley. 5 on our space. My bet is from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, you got to have jokers to check your, or to place a bet. I'm sorry. 15,000, 4,500. Yeah, Isabel came in and just blew up the sparks. Like I said, we're going to have a spark competition now. Oh, nice, Wesley. Making her way down to the ring. Victoria Wallace.
Victoria Wallace.
Man, next time I'm going to have to check out Circus Circus a little bit, because I think I probably wasn't there too long, because I know we kind of briefly stopped in there, because I have I guess my hobby is collecting those reward cards from every single casino out there. So I went through and I collected all the reward cards from every single casino in Vegas. Wesley going with Victoria, making her way down to the ring. Riley Redhead.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
I don't know. I wonder why she's redhead. Now, I did not make Riley, just for the record. Since I seem to have a thing for redheads, it seems like.
And there's the bell.
Bell rings, matches underway. We got Carter with tie-up as Victoria backs Riley into the turnbuckles. The ref's probably going to have to step in between these two. And he does, but we have a clean break.
And with the women's division,
and we do.
Hot as it is right now, you just know this.
Another counter with tie-up. Victoria is showing the strength, pushes Riley back into the turnbuckles, and once again, the ref's going to have to step in between these two. Another clean break. Victoria grabs Riley by her non-existent hair and tosses her onto the mat, followed by a roundhouse to the upper back. And a forearm to the upper back. Riley gets up to her feet, and our Carl tie up, and Victoria transitions into a side headlock. Riley backs Victoria up, pushes her up against the ropes to break free of that headlock. Drops over her, drops below her, drops below her again, and Victoria's had enough. Riley grabs Victoria. Snapmare suplex.
Nice.
Forearm to the upper back of Victoria by Riley. Victoria grabs Riley, tosses her into the turnbuckles with authority. Riley steps right back out of it. Didn't affect Riley too much. Russian leg sweep connects.
Perfect form.
Goes for the stomp on the back of the knee of Riley. Victoria throws her over onto her back. Looks like she's going for a submission hold here. She has the figure four locked in. Will Riley tap or break free? Oh, and Victoria transitions into the figure eight. Riley is fighting out of it, though. She breaks free. And a straight right forces Victoria to release the hold the rest of the way. Clothesline, and Victoria reverses and uses her momentum to hang her up on the top rope like yesterday's laundry.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches.
Victoria brings Riley up to a vertical base. Riley reverses the knee to the chin of Victoria. And a roundhouse to the chest. Victoria grabs Riley, tosses her into the ropes. Leapfrogs over her. Leapfrogs over her again. Leapfrogs over her a third time, and Riley said, I'm not playing this game. Oh, what a big jumping front kick. Knocks Riley down. Victoria brings Riley up to a vertical base. Has control of the neck and the head. Walks her over towards the turnbuckle, slams her face first in the top turnbuckle. Oh, what a kick to the knee. Victoria hops up onto the second rope. Oh, what a move by Victoria, and goes straight into the pin. This could be it. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Riley kicks out at 2. Victoria's had enough of Riley's BS, and she is laying into Riley right now. Pawn Stars, Wesley, or Sons of Anarchy?
Nasty impact. She's starting to falter here. I think this match is starting to take it all out of her.
Victoria brings Riley up to a vertical base.
She's turning the
Oh,
tables.
went for the massive kick. Riley ducks underneath it. Riley picks up Victoria, puts her in fireman's carry. Victoria fights out of it.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Riley's taking it to Victoria.
Setting it up. Brainbuster.
The STF, you guys.
Incredible.
Riley tuning up the band.
We're tuning up the band.
Super kick to next. Riley drags Victoria away from the ropes, probably to go for the pin here. She does. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And no, Victoria kicks out at 2, and Riley can't believe it.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Victoria takes legs out from underneath Riley. Brings Riley up to a vertical base. Went for the big boot, missed. Riley has control of Victoria, brings her over to the ropes, leans her up against the ropes. And Victoria reverses Riley, tosses her outside of the ring. Riley with the kick to the midsection. Sets up Victoria. Oh, what a move. Oh my God, Riley.
She's not where she wants to be. If she's not careful, she's going to find herself in some serious trouble.
Awesome
here.
wrestling.
I'm not so sure she wants to be out there, guys.
Riley scoops up Victoria. Victoria drops out of the hole behind her and pushes her out of the way. Goes for the quick left jab. Riley responds with the left of her own. Riley went for the big clothesline. Victoria reversed. The ref's count is up to 6. I wonder if both of these competitors need to get into this ring.
She's playing with fire.
Thank you for the sparks, Isabella. Once again, Victoria climbs into the ring as the ref's count is up to 7. Riley needs to get in the ring now. And the ref stops his count at 7. Riley grabs Victoria, takes her down. Oh, a drop toe hold connects. Victoria sets Riley up in a firewoman carry. Gut buster connects. T-Monster's like, no, you will not do it, Isabella. I refuse to let you. Victoria goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Victoria is your winner. Victoria with the is your winner, and Wesley with the winning bet.
Hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Victoria extends her hand to Riley. Will Riley shake it? She does. Great sportswomanship between these two competitors.
Gotta love it.
Our next match pits Rana Ginge against Sarah Maple. And bets are allowed placed by estimation bet space 0 for Rana or 1 for Sarah, followed by another space by from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers, exclamation jokers, for you got to have jokers to place bets. There you go, Isabella. I gave you some jokers.
Making her way to the
bet.
ring from parts unknown, the
Making her
Queen.
way down to the ring, Rana Ginge.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we
You're
haven't
welcome,
even
Isabella.
gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Isabella going with Sarah Maple. Making her way down to the ring, Sarah Maple. I figure, Isabella, you're going to want jokers when you have your title match later.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
I think I have a command for them. Exclamation mini games. That's the command.
And her opponent.
That'll tell you the list. Yeah, exclamation mini games. That'll tell you the list. Bell rings match is underway. We got a countdown with tie up. Sarah Maple tosses Rana, or sorry, backs Rana into the
You
turnbuckles.
have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
T-Monster wants a free for all.
What impact. And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination.
Got another countdown with tie up as Rana backs Sarah into the turnbuckles. Ref's going to have to get in between these two. Will we have a clean break? And we do. You want to join the free for all? Exclamation FFA. Each of these women are trying to show who's more powerful than the other as they keep backing each other into the turnbuckles.
Down with a face
Oh, what a face buster by Sarah on Rana. Goes for the roundhouse across the back of Rana. Kick to the ribs. Rana with the rights to Sarah. Turns her around. Sarah finally gets a block up. Sarah tosses Rana into the far turnbuckles. Oh, what a kick to Sarah. And Sarah's not done yet as she continues the assault on Rana. Sarah going for the submission.
She's taking on some heat, but she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
And you can tell that this crowd is shocked to see
Rana's
her
gonna
losing in
power
such a
out of it.
definitive manner right now.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded
What
there.
a slap to the back of the head by Rana on Sarah. Sarah kicks Rana to the knee. Snapmare takes her down. The combatants are going head to head. Weapons clash, sparks fly. The dust final settle, and I am your winner. I am your winner. Give me your jokers. Sarah tosses Rana into the turnbuckles.
You can see
Once again, going for those kicks to the chest of Rana. Sarah is laying into Rana.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that.
Oh, what a super kick. I think you spelled ice wrong. T-Monster.
She kicks out of that one.
I think. Let me check. I can't remember if you got to put a bet after it, too.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
No, you spelled it right.
I think face first, flapjack. There it Pretty sure the table just shook a bit.
A kick out. This one's not over yet.
There we go. Yeah, you do got to put a bet after it. That's what I thought.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
I'll go ahead and join you in the heist. We haven't done... Man, this brings back memories. We haven't done mini games in a while. This brings back so many
And she
memories.
escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
I spelled heist. I forgot the exclamation on heist. Whoops.
Effectively using the knee.
There we go. Got it that time. And Ronna's taking it to Sarah.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Head crank locked in place. And Ronna tosses Sarah down onto the mat.
You gotta believe
Oh,
this
what a
one's over.
stomp
She's on
with
the
that
defensive
heel
now.
to the face
She's
of
in
Sarah.
competition tonight.
Ronna brings Sarah back up to vertical base. Oh, spine buster by Ronna on Sarah.
But is it enough to end it?
Ronna drags Sarah away from the ropes, probably to go for the pin here. And we got a pin. We got a one. No, Sarah kicks out.
Not yet.
Yeah, the whole ranking thing, T-Monster, I haven't set that up yet, so I don't, that's my default setting. We got a pedigree by Ronna into the pin. We got a one. We got a two, and Sarah kicks out at two, and Ronna can't believe it.
Plenty of can't miss. She might have it.
Ronna's going for the armbar submission. Will Sarah tap?
She can sustain.
I really expect.
Now Sarah's going to power out of it.
I'm pretty shocked to see her.
No, instead she fights out of it. It has begun. We go to the bank. Casualties have fallen. Isabella wins the heist.
Good, Corey. Couldn't agree more, Cole. This
Way to go. Good game, Isabella.
This is going to be big. One way or
Ronna going up top rope. High risk. Drops the knee across the chest of Sarah. And stomps once again across the face of Sarah with that heel. Ronna goes for the pin. Ronna's trying to put this away, but Sarah keeps kicking out. Will she kick out this time? We got a two, and Sarah once again kicks out. Ronna roundhouse to the upper back of Sarah.
Look at the look in her eyes.
Ronna brings Sarah. Sarah takes the legs out from underneath Ronna. Trying to get some momentum in her favor now. She brings Ronna up. Irish whips Ronna into the turnbuckle's face first.
Taking on any more damage here.
Turns her around.
The beginning of the end.
A look at the quick strikes by Sarah on Ronna.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Sarah is lining Ronna up. This could be it for Ronna. RKO connects.
And here's a cover.
Into the pin. The ref's right there. The ref counts a one. The ref counts a two. And Sarah is your winner.
This singles contest has the victor.
Isabella with the winning bet.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Team Monster's like, come on now. You're trying to beat me in Sparks, and you came in and won bets. I haven't won a bet, and I've been tuned in since the beginning of the stream.
She's taking care of business. This was another great moment.
I think for the duel, you have to tag someone, Team Monster. I think. Yes, for those of you wondering, I do stream twice a week, Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the majority has voted. It is going to be WWE 2K19 for now, until 2K20 gets fixed, if it ever gets fixed. So we're picking up right where we left off last season.
Winner, Sarah the Tornado Mercer.
Team Monster challenging Isabella. Will she accept?
If that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening. What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Isabella except right before the Joker's Paradise Championship between Isabella and Akira. Bets are live. Place for exclamation bet space 0 for Isabella or 1 for Akira. Followed by nurse space might manage from 1 to 100,000 jokers. This is a title match, so bets are doubled. Will Akira keep the title or Isabella take it from her? T-Monster going against Isabella? That's mean.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Prestigious Championship.
Miss Money in the Bank.
Making her way down to the ring, she is the Miss Money in the Case holder. She is Isabella Brooks. Isabella, don't let me down. I bet 10,000 on you. So wait, does this mean Isabella's cashing in her case, or is this just a title match? It's old school, Isabella, old school. Oh, she is cashing in her case. That's why this is a title match. She's cashing in her case. Yeah, second cash in today. Making her way down to the ring. She is the Joker's Paradise Women's Champion. She is Akira. Yeah, we had one on the main roster male as Saint cashed in and won. And now we have Isabella on the main roster female show cashing in against Akira. This is the main event. Oh, we did not win against Super Joker. But I created you, Super Joker. You should at least let me win. I created you.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
Yeah, we never do beat any of the bosses because we really don't have enough people to really beat them, honestly, I think. We need like 10. This is going to be interesting. Will we have a second successful cash-in as Isabella is cashing in against Akira?
Introducing the challenger from Raleigh, North Carolina, Isabella Brooks. Introducing the champion from Honolulu, Hawaii. She is the Women's Prestigious Champion, the Savior.
Don't change that dial.
Isabel, that's fine. I know that, yeah, if you upload her on 2K19 using the hashtag JJI, I'll get her. Since we're going to be doing 2K19 for Season 3 again, I'm going to give everyone a free pass to upload their newer characters for 2K19. Yes, thank you, T-Monster. Bell rings match is underway. This is a title match as Isabella has cashed in against Akira. Akira picks up Isabella, slams her down.
Arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Akira brings Isabella up to a vertical base. Isabella fights out of it with a forearm to the upper back. Crossbody connects. Big old boot to the ribcage of Akira. Roundhouse to the upper back once again. Isabella brings Akira. Isabella's got a little fight in her today. She is like not giving Akira any time to breathe. Akira finally gets up to her feet, trying to get some momentum in her favor. She grabs Isabella, tosses her into the ropes, drops below her, leapfrogs over her. Leapfrogs over her again. Isabella said, "Nuh-uh, I ain't playing this game." Akira looked like she was going for the massive uppercut, but Isabella reversed monkey flip out of the turnbuckle. Goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, and Akira kicks out right at 1. Akira gets up to her feet. Look at the size between Akira and Isabella. Isabella grabs Akira, tosses her into the turnbuckle's face first. Drop kick to the lower back. Way to make you slip a disc in your lower back. Isabella grabs Akira, kicks her right in the back of the knee, stomps on her on the same knee, brings Akira up to her feet. What a move by Isabella on Akira. Isabella's lining Akira up. This could be over as soon as it started. Isabella with the Oscar lock. Will Akira tap? This could be it, as Michael Cole and Corey Graves is saying. No, Akira is going to power out of it. I thought we were going to end this match right then and there.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
Goes for the massive clothesline, misses. Isabella ducked underneath her. Oh, look at that kick by Isabella. Takes her down. Isabella brings Akira up. Akira takes the legs out from underneath Isabella. Roundhouse to the upper back. Forearm to the upper back. Once again, Akira grabs Isabella. Backbreaker across the knee. Akira's amping herself up. Clothesline once again drops her. Another clothesline drops her. Oh, what a heel kick.
Incredible. She is on fire.
Isabella's reeling. Oh, what a knockout punch by Akira, and that could be it for Isabella. Will this be an unsuccessful cash-in? Akira rolls Isabella onto her back, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. Oh, Isabella kicks out at 2, and Akira can't believe it. Not very many competitors have ever kicked out of her knockout punch. Akira brings Isabella up to a vertical base. Picks her up in a firewoman's carry. Samoan drop. Akira's lining Isabella up. Oh, punt to the face. That could be it. Akira goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Isabella kicks out at 2 3/4. And Akira is arguing with the ref. I thought that was it. Isabella's putting a fight up on Akira. Come on, Akira. Come on, Isabella. Don't let me down. I bet 10,000 on you. Akira with the rights to the forehead.
The referee better get a hold of things. She got her with
Isabella with the uppercut on Akira. Isabella starting to mount a comeback. Gutbuster across Akira, by off the ropes. Oh, drop kick. And Isabella, instead of capitalizing, she's just staring a hole down Akira.
I gotta say, when I saw this,
Akira's using ropes to get up to her feet. And as soon as she does, Isabella goes for a strike, but Akira reverses. Isabella running bulldog. Isabella, I guess the voices in her head are talking.
We've seen this before.
Oh, she missed wildly with that. What is Isabella doing? Wrong way.
And she turns it around on her.
Once again, Akira fights out of it. Akira picks up Isabella, backbreaker across the knee. Akira's going to line her up once again for the punt. And I had to say, but this could be it. That's 2 punts. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Akira remains your champion. Hey, Team Monster, guess what? You won a bet.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Man, oh man, look at that.
Give Isabella her due, though. She did put up a fight with Akira. She had control of the match, the majority. It just took those 2 punts by Akira. And that's all it takes. It just takes one big move, and that could be the end of the match. Though this was our main event, don't go anywhere. We still have the JJI Broadcast Championship left to defend outside of the universe.
Last look at this one.
As the champion, Crypt Keeper will go against any competitors whose character I already have. Unfortunately, this is it's a male title, so sorry, Isabella.
Here is your winner, and still women's prestigious champion, the Savior.
Kicking off the night with an impressive
Wesley,
victory.
Dirty,
Yeah, the
are you
performance
still
put
in
forth
chat?
in that match tells
I know
me
Team
we're
Monster
looking at
is.
somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing.
Because
in
if
the
you
main
guys are
event.
still in chat, we have